Hello friends and welcome back to Avatar Dawn of the New Nations. You can see some building going on behind me here, and that's because our quarry that we made last episode is doing extremely well. We're getting a whole bunch of blocks from it, and I'm actually running out of room upstairs. I've put in some extra chests, but it just isn't enough, so we need to make a warehouse this episode, which isn't too difficult to make, and it's gonna go right here on this new platform. So I'm gonna put the warehouse in first, and then I'll figure out what kind of house I want to build around it, since I'm not sure exactly how much space it's gonna take, and yay, both of the trees have grown. We'll get back to the trees later, but let's make the warehouse first. It looks like the warehouses require trade research, and trade research requires, hold on, it's at the very bottom of this list, fishing and command. And anyone who's been watching me for a while knows that I've been trying to unlock fishing research forever, but I just never had enough string. But guess what? From that dungeon, we've pulled a lot of string, so I finally have enough string to do this. Oh, it feels so good to finally get this one done. I've been trying to do this for episodes. Fishing. And let's see, what does trade require? Ooh, that's more expensive, isn't it? And trade, go! And now that we have the required research, I should be able to go ahead and make the control block, which I think is the starting point for a warehouse. We need several different components, but I think this is the one it starts with. Like so, yes. I have no idea what the dimensions of this thing are going to be. Boop. Oh, okay. So that would be a 4x7, it looks like. It's not as big as I was thinking it would be, actually. Although you can maybe change the bounds of it. Yep, you can. And we are going to need some sort of power for the warehouse as well, and I have unlocked theory of gravity, so I can make my own water wheels now. The hardest part of that is making the iron gear sets. It's 5 iron a piece, and this thing requires like 3 of them or something. So it gets kind of expensive, but there. And the recipe for a water wheel completed looks like that. There we go. Huh, it occurs to me now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do the water wheel over, over the water like this. This could be interesting. Let's see, did I learn from Drake how to properly do this? And then I have to clear these out. Apparently I did learn. It's working. Now we need to make some of the other blocks necessary. I'm pretty sure the interface is required. That's simple enough. Boom. And we are also going to want some of the storage chests, of course, to actually put the items in. I'm guessing we're going to want the large, right? It uses more iron, but I'm guessing it's worth it. I have no idea how many of these we're going to need, so let's start with 4, maybe? 1. Oh, I have no room in my inventory. Sweet, that's 4. I'm gonna head on over here across our janky dirt pillar. Yeah, I am actually gonna go ahead and make this pretty. I just wanted it to be functional at first to get this in. Leads along the back perhaps, like so. I don't know if I should like that maybe. Okay, is it working? Oh, I put a lily pad in. Okay, let's just throw a bunch of random junk in here and see. Does it actually let me? So if I search for torch, yeah. Okay, cool. I guess I don't even maybe need the crafting station and the stock viewer. If any of you smart people out there know what these things are for and if they're necessary, please let me know in the comments. Okay, pulling all of my stuff out. I wish I knew what the storage capacity was for a large warehouse storage. Oh, I don't need to look it up. It's right down here. 6,912. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. That's fantastic. Ugh, I finally get to clear up all the chests inside my little starter house. Ah! That was intentional. So here's what I'm thinking. Most warehouses, I mean, they're pretty flimsily constructed. And this one, since this is theoretically like a tropical area, or at least as far as lore purposes it is, it would make sense that this is not an enclosed building, that we just have kind of like a tin roof, except that it's wood because, you know, swamp over top of this thing. And very minimal supports. It's mostly going to be an open air structure. And I think that's going to look pretty sweet with our theme. And I put the fencing on the back to kind of suggest that, you know, nothing falls off into the water. But I think these 2 sides I will just leave open like this, make it easily accessible. And then for a little more detail, I figure we can maybe put some of these on here like this. Let me take a step back and see if that looks any good from a distance. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I like that. We don't even need to keep the fences there. We can get rid of those once we have the trapdoors in place. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks pretty good. That'll do just fine for a warehouse. Well, perhaps not surprisingly, doing all of the decoration around the warehouse took longer than the actual warehouse itself, but it looks pretty awesome. Are you ready? Boom. We have 2 more awesome swamp trees. This one over here is pretty bog standard looking. Just a basic tree kind of off to the side to add more atmosphere, but this is the fancier one that took a lot, and I mean a lot longer to build. It's got the fancy roots that you can go through on the little pathway to get to the warehouse, and I think it fits our swamp theme very, very well. See, just look at that in the background. Doesn't that look so cool? I love the way that looks. Next up on today's agenda, sadly our 2 miners seem to have suffered from an unfortunate accident. If I come out to our town hall block here and check deaths, you can see that they have both died. Supposedly they drowned. I don't know how when there's not even 2 block deep water anywhere in this enclosure. I don't know if maybe they fell down the mine, like through a glitch or what happened, but I've gone ahead and just put dirt over top of the mine so that it's less likely that they will fall down again. And right now I am expanding our little shack once again because we need to get a priest in here so that we can revive these guys. Alright, the NPC hut has been expanded, and I've gone ahead and added a door to the back here and changed this up a little. I've just made the mining area smaller, put fencing around it so they shouldn't be able to get out. And thank you, by the way, everybody who told me that you can change the size of the quarry with that upgrade I put in. So as you can see, like that was my original 7x4 area there. And then I just went ahead and instead of moving the whole quarry block, I just told it to mine farther out this direction. There's a lot of room here, and then there's this dirt on top of it, so nobody should fall in and it should be relatively safe. And out this side, I think next episode, well, I won't give it away yet, but I do have a plan for what to do out here, but that is going to be coming up later. In the meantime, I have added another bed and I have rearranged it so we can now fit a maximum of 8 people in here. We don't have 8 yet, but we might at some point, and this gives us space to spawn in a priest to revive our poor fallen miners. So the priest recipe is quite simple. It's just the food bundle like all NPCs have, the 2 gold, and then a book. And let's go ahead and get our priest in here. Hey, buddy. Think he's gonna go grab some food, probably. Yes. Oh, he's already... He's already reviving my people. That didn't take long at all, but I need to name you still. There. This isn't a random person from the comments. This is a very special person from the comments. Fangs of Amber has been a longtime friend of mine. When I was first getting started in Minecraft a couple years ago, she helped me out a lot and taught me a lot about building. So when she asked if she could be an NPC, I'm like, absolutely, Fangs. Happy to have you in the Swamp Nation. And that skin you made, that looks incredible. Wow. Well, I'm slowly making progress in cleaning up all of the extra chests that have started to accumulate in the starter house and moving them to the warehouse, but it's getting kind of boring and I kind of need a break. So I think what we are going to do next is take these sponges that we got and go out and tame a hippocampus, after sleeping, that is. Now, for those unfamiliar with the Ice and Fire mod, the hippocampus is like a fish horse. It lives in oceans and it's a very fast water mount. So basically perfect for me as Swamp Nation. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would like the dragon egg more, of course, than a hippocampus, but since nobody has come forward at the time of me recording this, I guess we are just gonna have to make do with something else for now. All right, water skate, and let's go see if we can find one of these guys. Now, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing one at one point along the jungle coast back when we were moving out to the swamp. Sadly, no hippocampuses. Hippocampi, maybe? In that direction, so now I'm heading the other direction into areas I have not been before, so we might encounter other monsters and stuff. I'm kind of expecting sea serpents and sirens at the least. Oh, here we go. Let's do it. I haven't tried taking one of these on before, so this will be a first. Oh, you aren't tough at all. Oh, this is kind of sad, actually. Assuming the leg doesn't kill me. There we go. Shiny scales. These are needed to make a certain type of armor with the sea serpents. You need like a combination of sea serpent scales and shiny scales. So I will definitely take those. Jungle Myrmix. Those guys are tougher than the sirens because usually there's groups of them when you encounter them. I think I'm going to avoid that for now. Another siren up here though. Hey, sirens. Ooh, there's 3 of them. The pink glow is kind of confusing. Makes it hard to see where they're at. I suppose that's part of their thing though, yeah? Do you remember how I like almost died to one of these guys so bad in episode 1? It seems like so long ago now. Take it, siren. Take it. Give me your shiny scales. It's so hard to spot these at the bottom. 16 scales, not bad. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It's another Hydra. Nope. That is a big fat nope for me. Nope, nope, don't want any part of that. Nope. We found one! There's one right there! Yay! It's a pretty blue color too. Ooh, I like that. I like that, I like that. Where did I put my sponges? I put them in there. I think we're just supposed to lure it with sponges and then feed it, from what I read. Let's see how well this works. Oh, hi! Yes, you're right here. Yeah, aren't you a pretty color? Wow, that's amazing. Eat a sponge? Did it work? Did I tame it? I don't know. Oh! Free Willy and best friends forever. Sweet. It occurs to me now that I didn't actually bring a saddle to ride this guy, which was perhaps a bit of an oversight on my part. So I think I'm gonna have to lure him back to my base with sponges. Oh dear. Okay, luring with the sponges was taking too long, so I just left him, went back, got my saddle, and then came back, and he's still here, so I don't know how this works. Jeez, come back here. No! I had it for a second there. Wow, these guys are tricky. Okay, I have a lead. Let me try a lead. Stop running. There we go. Finally. Okay, now let me get up on land, get my saddle, and see. Do I just right-click? You know. Shift right-click, shift right-click. Put the saddle on like that. Ooh. I lost my lead, though. Now do I right-click? Yes! Oh, apparently you can ride them on land. I didn't know that. Very slowly on land, but they'll do it. That's hilarious. Okay, let's get back in the water, buddy. Whoa. Oh, wow. This is really, really fast. I am going to be able to cover this ocean in such a short amount of time now. Like, look at me fly. There's no way a sea serpent is going to catch up to me with one of these. Oh, this is so much fun, though. So it looks like I do need to stay underwater. But that's okay, I can breathe underwater, so that isn't an issue. But it doesn't look like I can use spacebar unless I just don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, I can go up on the land, like up on the surface. I just gotta like point my mouse. It looks really dorky gliding along the surface like that. We need to make this guy like a nice little home now somewhere, assuming I can find my place again. Oh, I'm back here. I'm back with the evil Hydra that I want no part of already. Wow, that was so quick. Okay. What am I going to, woo! What am I going to do with you for now? I guess I'm gonna have to tie you up to a post. Can I like tie you up to one of these? Yeah. I'm sorry, I know it's not ideal, but it's just until I can make you an enclosure because apparently you guys run. You're not like the dragons, like I can't use a command staff or anything to make them sit. They will roam freely on their own, so if you tame a hippocampus, you have to make some sort of an enclosure to put it in or do what I did here and use a lead. But look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness. If any of you guys have a name, like go ahead and put your name suggestions down in the comments and I might pick one of them if I like it. And if not, I'll just choose my own. But I would be happy to hear suggestions on a name for this guy. So I've been reading through the comments on the last video and it turns out Alex is to blame after all. Apparently he took the egg on a live stream and dropped it into his warehouse back at his base as kind of a joke, it sounded like. So I think I'm just gonna sneak on over here and see if I can get my egg back because that's not cool, boo-boo. This looks like his warehouse. Dragon. No, that doesn't work. Egg? Well, there are eggs in there, but there's no dragon egg in there. I swear he put it inside his storage on his live stream. The plot thickens. Hey, Alex, where's my egg, yo? And that is where we are going to call today's episode. A bit of a shorter one, I know, but you guys really want 2 uploads a week, and that means I only had 3 days to do this one, and I didn't have as much time to record during those days, so I hope you understand. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a like rating helps me a lot, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And I will see you soon for the next one. Bye for now.